can't believe Bruce is making me do this. Anyway, uh, good morning or afternoon, Gothamites and real nerf Gotham citizens. I am, the now finally, realized and figured-formed if, Retro's bonus review is, another, I guess, countermeasure that, Bruce was planning ahead. Yeah, apparently he's really good at the prep time in the morning. I don't know why. It's probably a night thing. Anyway, yeah, on the signal, I guess, what Retro told me is that I can say mostly some of my, real name, and my backstory, which was very, sadly, jokerized with my family and all that stuff, and, oh, hey, what's up? You're Duke, right? God damn it, Cole. Hey, everyone, what's up? Wildcat! Real Dart Zone, Grifter here, and, Halo Corporation and, Gotham, as, I guess, daytime Batman is, working together with, you can't believe this, just get it over with, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and, yeah, you're probably wondering why the angles are a little weirder than usual and probably less shaky than, I guess, when Retro's normally handhelding it. Well, for starters, his hand kind of caught fire with, some multiversal, peoples that may or may not be metas. Oh, shit! Yeah, and, he's been catching, I guess, Hellspawn Green Fire. How the hell are we talking about Image characters? Technically, I started in the Image comics, well, technically, Wildstorm! But, yeah, long stories there. So, we really, aren't the last people you kinda thought would be a Bat Family adjacent, review, mainly because, you wanna take this one? Usually I get interrupted. Wait, why? Yeah, anyway, most of my actual Bat Family members are gonna get hopefully around to doing either John Wick or most likely Scream 6 when that gets on streaming. I've heard that it's got nothing but good reports box office wise. Unlike Shazam's case, getting to the most obvious weird of mostly spoilers that will be driven throughout most of this review. I'll do a quick shout out for what Bruce has told me that the Nest would have actually liked. Wait, who the hell is Nest? Oh, he's the guy that hooked me up being with my We Are Robin days. Dude, your backstory is just dark, edgy, depressing, and you said, yeah, I'll just work in the daytime. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I don't know. Why is that weird? It's just weird. I'm sorry, it's just weird. Yeah, and Jason's not here because hangovers and, I don't know, fighting at the Iceberg Ledge. Wait, that's what he does half the time off screen? Yeah, basically. What, nobody told you that? Why am I the last one to know about stuff like this? Because you're not in the family. Not yet. Okay, you did one security job. Whatever, look. This is probably the most play-action-y, and I guess our figure forms are going to be in a while. So, starting off with the most random cameo no one ever thought was going to be a thing unless you're a big fan of the original 70s Shazam. He showed up for a quick cameo. Yeah, we're jumping around with the spoilers because there isn't really much. Our obvious, honest-to-God thoughts of the original movie was actually really good. I know Richard never really got around to doing a proper review of the first movie, but Zachary Levi was actually a pretty good choice for Billy Batson, and yeah, for Justice League Falls, from what I can understand is that he may or may not have a medical problem or something along those lines. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm alright. We got that from the Halo Files. Long story short, he may or may not be anti-vax. It didn't hurt the movie's box office. It's mostly a DCEU movie, so I guess anything after Black Adam was gonna, like, tank regardless. Until we get to, The Flash, hopefully later this summer. Yeah, totally. Anyway. So, for, Fred's character, you're actually looking up the IMDb right now. No, I'm not. Why would I look up, I mean, Ross Butler's here for 13 Reasons Why, Card Tonight. Wait, why would anyone remember 13 Reasons Why? It's this channel is kind of like that. No, is it really? Sometimes. Also, Cooper Andrews as, like, their dad is, like, the coolest dude ever. Hey, everybody remember those, like, post, like, Negan seasons of Walking Dead with the guy who was Ezekiel's hype man? Yeah, he's still here just character acting it up. Also, speaking of the Bat Family, while we're technically here, we're gonna talk about Dietrich Banner. Yeah! He was in it for, like, a dumb death scene, and, some guy from Peacemaker showed up doing basically the exact same thing for Peacemaker. We'll get to the mid-creds and post-creds in a bit. Wait, there was a post-cred? Yeah, apparently it was a payoff from the first post-cred from Shazam. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. And, yeah, that being said, our overall thoughts with the actual Shazam family themselves. Starting off with Mary Marvel over there. Grace actually... Wait, we're doing first name basis with them? Yeah, because I don't know, I follow her on Instagram and I thought she was kind of cool. Okay, now you're just simping for her. No, I'm not, dude, chill. Anyway, most of the Shazam family, I guess their best scene was the first half of the movie with, their bridge sequence, which was actually pretty entertaining, the more you look at it. The holding off of the heroes, needle drop was kind of, all over the place, but you kind of get why. For Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu as the, digital, furious gods in this movie's case, one of them was actually here to actually ham it up, and the other one was just tired and didn't want to be there. And no, it's not Helen Mirren, if you could believe that. It was actually, Lucy Liu. Yeah, and you just stepped on my line. No, I did not. Whatever. We're not going to be a tag team. You don't know. I don't know either. Anyway, look, it was weird. It was just all over the place. And I'm going to be honest. They had a third sister who was actually from West Side Story last year. Hang on, let me get the name real quick. I can't. Hang on. Rachel Ziegler. Yeah, she did a really good job with what she could with the material, being like, I guess, a name-only Amazon, which I can't believe I'm saying this. Ow, crap. So that's what it's like falling here. Yeah, so if I were... Wonder Woman does show up for, like, 2 cameos. One as a joke bit for Jaimin Hansu, I guess, as the payback for, like, all those off-screen, shadowy cameos that most of the Trinity does. Yeah, and then an actual cameo with her to bring back Billy at the end of the movie, except they still had to use a body double, because I guess she wasn't there at the day, or they shot at different locations, which, I'll say this, compared to, like, Marvel's, Quantumania last month, at least it's filmed on location on Philadelphia, which was mostly the back half of the first movie as well. Yeah, and it's no Bloodhaven, but it does remind me a lot like that. Wait, you tried to move into Bloodhaven? You not? Whatever. Look, ultimately, should you see this movie? No, not really. It's not really worth it. Our adjacent opinions, as far as a new tag team goes, I don't know. It could be worse, honestly. And, I don't know. I mean, like, Zachary Levi is trying to, I guess, do a overacting of it. And, Arthur Asher's, I forgot his name right. Give me a sec. Asher Angel, was just not there at all for all the characters. Like, Freddy's actor had the most screen time, if you could believe that, and I think if, the Justice League files are right, I think he also voiced, Jonathan Kent, the temporary Superman now back to being Superboy. I don't know what exactly is going to be his codename with the new, Tomasi run, with the family. Yeah, his family is weird, and they're getting blue electric powers again, like in the 90s. It's just very retro. Hey, that's one half of this channel. Anyway, our overall rating, if this is a Halo, Demonite score, it would be blah, 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 blah. You know that's just gibberish, right? No, it's not. That's totally a Demonite, language. It's just English 2,000 years ago. No, it's not. Anyway, long story short, 3 out of 5, I'm doing the Red Hood scale, which is apparently now a Bat Family standard. Oh, really? Well, in that case, 5 out of 10. It's middle of the road. It's a very by-the-number sequel, and you could tell most of the cast were here for, a paycheck and stuff like that. So, on to, if this has already got the time slots from Retro's end. Yeah, for the mid-cred is actually a Peacemaker cameo with Jennifer Holland's, Hardcore, and, what's-his-name's tech guy from that same show. And, yeah, they're trying to get, I guess, Billy into the Justice Society, which is, I'm honestly amazed that organization's still around. Very retro for them, for Waller's case, if anything. And, yeah, the other post-credit, which I think Retro didn't see because he was too busy having his hand over. Oh, God, ants! Why is there ants now? Yeah, we don't know what's going on in Forge's office. I'm gonna be honest with you on that one. Was another post-cred from, the first movie with Mark Strong with that, the Mr. Mind worm guy. Apparently, it was just to say, hey, I got this thing, and I don't know, maybe we'll make another sequel somehow. Is this the same problems as, like, Black Adam was last year with, like, a last-minute, main Trinity, cameo? Yeah, basically, but that's kind of where it is. So, if I'm reading this part of the prompter right, go to end cards. What does that mean? I guess to, face-planted, Cole over. Oh, come on! To sit through the previous review, which was Retro's, I guess, namesake retro review of Dungeons and Dragons. Wait, seriously? And go to retro over here, asking that. Wait, they actually made a movie of that before Armor on Thieves? Yeah, they did. Oh, why is everything hurt? Yeah, this is what happens when he mods in the midweek. But go to that to see his Critical Role spoiler recap in the shorts. Also, he wants me to let you know that the playlist for the actual rest of his Critical Role content is a playlist now. So with that all being said, I am the Daytime Real Nerf Bat Family member Signal, figuring out how the hell I'm gonna clean this up. Oh, don't act like you don't know how to pick us up. Oh, come on, Retro. Dude, this is my first day.